Okay, now we're going to look at Chasing Cars. Now there's two elements to this song. There's the instrumental part, which is, so I will term that as, that's the instrumental part, and we've got the chords. Okay. Really, we need to just firstly look at the instrumental part, the thing that sort of is technically, if you had a band, would be playing throughout most of the song. Because we're on our own, I just want to explain that we are going to be doing it a bit of a hybrid way, sort of my way of doing it, where we cut between the instrumental part and the chords. So we'll immediately finish the section, and then we'll go into our chords, and then we'll go back to instrumental and then back to chords. But I'll explain it as we go through the song. So the first thing we need to look at is what this instrumental part is. It says on your sheet introduction, but really it should say instrumental really, because it goes all the way through the song, but it is the introduction to the song as well. We put our first finger on that's the 7th fret there, 4th string, and we put our third finger, if we can, on the 9th fret, 3rd string. Okay, there's a couple of positions to look at here. I'm not worried about how many times you're playing it yet, but just to give you an idea, we always start on the thick string, so we start with the thick and go below. So, what I'm doing ideally there is playing underneath this 3rd string, because I'm coming back up this way. Okay, that's position 1. Don't worry about how many times to play it, because we're going to eventually use the words as the emphasis when to change. That's position 1. We start by doing this. I'm playing it quite quick there just to show you the natural speed of the song, but we'll do it slower when we're practicing at home. Good. The next position involves this finger going from 7 to 6. So we've got this first part. The third part is we take this finger completely off and play an open string and our 3rd finger. And then we would go back to our first position. So let me show you how it would all sound. So that's the instrumental part covered. We're now going to put this into action. So rather than talk about that without linking to the song, we need to link it to the song to make it a bit clearer how the timing works. And by using the emphasis on when we change on a letter or word within the song, we're not counting. And the reason why I say that is because sometimes if people have a number in their mind, they might play at a different speed to somebody else. Let's say 2 people are playing together, one's singing, one's playing. If that person sings it really quickly and you're counting 8 and you're on 6 and they've already reached the point where you should change, you're going to panic, and we can't rely on the numbers all the time. So we're going to use the emphasis as being when we get to a certain word, ready to change, by knowing the words as well. That'll help if you want to sing it, but more importantly, using the words to help us realise when we change the next position with our little instrumental sections. So we're going to start. So we'll start with a nice steady rhythm. So the song starts with the instrumental starting before the words come out of the lead singer's mouth. So it goes like this. We'll do it all. Good. So there we are. So the first change is, slow it down. We'll do it all. So the last sort of, it's all as a word, it's the last L if you were going to say the word all. The last sort of L on all is where we change, so try again. We'll do it all. Next word's everything, same thing on the G. Everything. On our own. Come back and go on now. Now the gap between that line, then we then have the next line to come, still instrumental. So we'll do it all, everything on our own. So that's the first line. When we've reached own, we do a long first part. So we do, we'll do it all. Everything on our own. Stay on that position to start a second line. We don't need anything or anyone. That's when we'd stop. Okay, good. So we've got that first section complete, the first two lines. Okay. The next section, the next two lines, if I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? We have four chords there. A, E, D and A. The first chord, A, comes in when we say the word here. So the vocalist will say, if I lay, and this is what we're doing, so I'm just going to cover this A bit here. So we've got our A, I'm choosing to cheat and do the one-fingered version of A. All downstrokes there. Down, 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 down. The next chord is E. Down, 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 down. Next chord's D. And the last chord of the sequence is A. Good. So let's put the words interlinking when we change now. So we've already discussed that this A, the first A, doesn't come in until the word here is said. If I lay here. Second word again is here again. E. If I just, sorry, lay rather. If I just lay here. The next word becoming with D is with. Would you lie with me and just forget the world? So on the world, on the essence of the D of world, we come in with the A. So I'll do that again for you. If I lay here. Lay. If I just lay here. Still this downstroke constant. Would you lie with me and just forget the world?